It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we interplay here. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point.
He's got Daylay. And all the way in for the touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down, run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Purdy. And dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. When you look at this defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the #6 unit in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top.
They got his man, complete. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Just a 4-play drive that time. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
67 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete. And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Number 85, David Njoku. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'll be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. Purdy off the play fake. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Pack the 60.
To throw is Ward. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Ward. They set up the screen for Henderson. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there. They just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Ward now working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Off the play fake, Ward. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better? One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it second down and 11. Now Purdy. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he's got this down to the 35. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he will take it in for a touchdown. Christian Kirk, 34 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. He's done a whipping them with his running.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action with Ward. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now a second and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now, Ward. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
But I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Ward. He'll try and do this himself. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Purdy looking to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
In motion, Slayton. Purdy now to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. He's got the first down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in this first half alone.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Get set.
Purdy from the gun. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Here's Purdy. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's third and 3.
Well, if you do read man covers, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go out to the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And they will take over first and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. He's on his way. Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill, 77 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
They'll take over.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing here, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Second and inches at the 11-yard line.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And he's going to go down. Safe right around the 17. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out of the gun, Purdy. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Bass is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready up. Let's go.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
Ready.
Ward off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Try! And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go, and continues to be one with another one right there.
Here we go.
Ward now. A final shot before break. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
34-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson. Okay. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy, but that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Gets by him at the 25. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down. Second and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Purdy. That's complete to Slayton. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Results in a first down.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Darius Slayton with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
14-17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10. A gain of 3, second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our VCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Second and 6. At their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Open man, it's Hunter. Still going. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Travis Hunter, 50 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. From the gun, Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw, here's Ward. And this one too low. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. And he took it in by Shaheed. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13 and also a first down. Now a handoff to Chandler. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Ward. Gets this one to Hill. He's across midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Chandler. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ward to throw for it on 4th. That is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kyle Williams, 47 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays.
24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Purdy now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Purdy looking to throw.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Now Purdy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 11. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, and their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henderson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Ward. Open man downfield is Hill. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? On 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it in the range. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
On second down, here's the option. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. From the 43, here's second down and 7. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Purdy. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never give a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
36 yards on the play. That's the run he's been waiting for, Charles. He's been bottled up all game. That run alone got him more yards than he had in all his previous carries combined.
And don't think for a second he doesn't know that, because every back that I know can almost calculate every yard with every step that they take. Had to be frustrated because of what's happened during the game. Has to feel a lot better after that run.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Here we go.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now, Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Henderson running straight ahead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready, set. Ready.
They run once more with Henderson. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Cowboy 80.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
And here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And his kick is good. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out in the end. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the home team here, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.